Photos are the beautiful memories that we capture to remember good times, but there are some photos which may look normal at first, but contains disturbing backstories. Here are 10 photos which may look normal and wholesome at first, but contains terrifying backstories. This seemingly fun and lively photo of two brothers Michael and Sean McQuilkin was taken at Morro Rock in California's Sequoia National Park on August 20, 1975. The photograph was captured by their sister Mary just seconds before they were struck by lightning. One of the brothers later recalled, "At the time, we thought this was humorous. I took a photo of Mary and Mary took a photo of Sean and me. I raised my right hand into the air and the ring I had on began to buzz so loudly that everyone could hear it. I found myself on the ground with the others. Sean was collapsed and huddled on his knees. Smoke was pouring from his back. At the time, all the three survived, but Sean, the younger brother, sadly took his own life in 1989. This is the last photo taken of Indian Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi. It was captured moments before a suicide bomber, wearing orange flowers, lower left, also on the inset top left, hugged him and detonated her bomb. The photographer was also killed during the attack. At a first glance, it looks like any other high school picture, a bunch of teenagers smiling and showing silly faces. However, you can see Eric Harris, Dylan Klebold and their friends in the far left corner pointing pretend guns at the camera. Just a few weeks later after the photo was taken, Eric and Dylan would shoot 12 students and one teacher dead in a meticulously organized school shooting in Columbia. The photo is of Richard Hickok and Perry Smith, two murderers, after hearing that they've been sentenced to death. The two killers murdered a family of 4, including 2 children, after planning to rob them, but failing to find anything worth stealing except for mere $50. The seemingly casual and unconcerned smile on Perry's face brings an eerie atmosphere into the photograph, which without the context looks rather mundane. These photos of Auschwitz staff enjoying pleasant days off always stick with me. They look like camp counselors, but their job is killing people in horrible ways and they enjoyed it. Most probably took lives not shortly before or after the photos were taken. Just a couple of astronauts posing in zero gravity, happy to have such an incredible opportunity, like astronauts often do. Meanwhile, they have no idea that their space shuttle is irreparably damaged, and in fact will be dead in a few days during re-entry, which was considered safe until then. It's the crew for Columbia, for those who don't know, whose tiles were damaged during the launch of the shuttle into space by foam. No one knew how bad the damage was until it disintegrated. This happy photo of the father and daughter was taken moments before the Omaha car bombing in 1998. The bomb placed by a group known as the Real IRA was in this red car and killed 29 people, including the photographer who took this photo, both the father and daughter. The circled man is serial killer Rodney Alcala. By the time of that appearance on the show, he had raped several women and murdered at least one. He won the game, but the woman never went on the date with him. You can imagine how relieved she was. This is physicist Harold Agnew holding the nuclear core of the Fat Man atomic bomb, which was dropped on Nagasaki in 1945. The bomb ended up killing about 80,000 people, many of whom died from the long-term effects the bomb caused, like radiation illness and leukemia. This picture was taken of a group of survivors of the Uruguayan Air Force Flight 571 crash in the Andes. They were eventually saved but had to resort to cannibalism to survive. They are all smiling in the photo, but it becomes eerie when you see the human spine to the right of them in the picture.